a dictating term than extreme pace, hitting him high on the thigh, no inside edge, so close but not close enough. Go again, son.
Oh, he will. In the air for a while, but safe enough and wide enough from the fielder to take it to the boundary. And what a lot of relief that boundary is going to bring at the end of the 22nd over. Pakistan move on to 77 for 6. Very sorry looking scorecard for Pakistan, for the Pakistan supporter, hoping that with a new band of players, you'd expect them to do a little better, but that's not really worked here at Mirpur. Mehdi Hassan Miraj is loving it. Bowling, and that went onto the arm. Big appeal. Ghazi Sohail shake at the head. It's all happening. They are finding it difficult to put bat on bowl.
From both ends, so it's not only pace but against spin also. That I think opted for a DRS. They've taken it.
To the umpire, to the director, we have a play review for LBW. On-field decision, not out. I checked the bowler's feet. Fair delivery. Front on, please. Ball passes close to the inside edge. Go to Aldridge, confirm bat or no bat, please. Keep rolling through, hits his pad there. Keep rolling through, keep rolling through. There's a clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Ball tracking ready, please. Original decision is not out. Pitching out off, impact line. Wickets hitting. Guys, I need you to reverse your not out decision to out standby.
He has to reverse his decision. Bangladesh have struck again, and a good review taken this time around. The decision has been overturned, and Bangladesh a cock-a-hoop. Pakistan imploding here. 77 for 7. That's a rocket out. And he has to take the walk back. Hussain Talat goes for 4. 77 for 7. Skipper comes in. A time of stress for Pakistan. There's going to be a mammoth climb out of this deep hole they've dug for themselves. I must say credit has to go to the Bangladesh bowlers, but the Pakistani batters can tell themselves maybe they could have done a little better.
Yes, the approach could have been much better because they appeared to be sitting ducks, just waiting for things to happen. Been very reactive.
Yeah, reactive is the word. Well, he's not the best with the bat, but he's got a lot of responsibility on him.
Miraz has bamboozled them, not with extravagant spin, but with the variations of the hitting the stumps and making the ball come back. That's gone up in the air and one bounce over the rope.
It's an excess pay for. Well, you need more of those. The slog sweep employed. Look at it. Just the long levers taking him just about there. Manages to swing the bat. Enough pace on it to take it to the boundary. Come as a relief, but as I mentioned earlier, a lot more of that. But more than the big shots, Ramiz, I think they need to show some more determination and resilience.
Yes, better body language and better cricket sense. I think they've been sitting ducks generally. I mean, this really should have been batted much better or played much better. It didn't have a lot of spin, just the angle back into the stumps. Another one, I think. Yes, finger has gone up. Shine Shafidi has asked for a DRS. Looks a close thing though.
TV umpire to the director with a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. Check the bowler's feet. Fair delivery. Front on, please. Doesn't appear to be any bat, but just go to Ultra to confirm bat or no bat, please. Ultra coming up. Keep rolling it through, keep rolling it through. There's a clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Ball tracking and ready, please. Original decision is out. Off impact in line. Hitting. Darcy, you can stay with your original out decision. Stand by.
Good decision from Ghazi Sohail. They keep on coming in and going out. The procession from the Pakistani batters continue. And they keep on misreading the line of the ball. Playing for the turn which didn't come. It was the arm ball. Carried on and hit pretty much in front. And he knew he was in trouble. Still he went just grasping at straws. Clutching at straws. Didn't work. Elation for the captain. The other captain has to walk back. 81 for 8.
এজেন্টের কাছে অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে প্রতারিত না হয়ে নিজেই অ্যাকাউন্ট তৈরি করুন, নিজেই ডিপোজিট উইথড্র করুন। 1 সেকেন্ডেই ডিপোজিট, 2 মিনিটেই উইথড্র। খুব সহজে দেখে করতে পারবেন। এছাড়া 5 ডিপোজিট 2 মিনিটেই উইথড্র। যদি নিজে ডিপোজিট উইথড্র করতে চান, কমেন্ট বক্সের লিংকে ক্লিক করুন, ভিডিও দেখে অ্যাকাউন্ট তৈরি করুন।
Astute decision taken by the skipper, who's really bowled very well. Supported Nahid Rana. Bangladesh, absolute domination in this game. Right from the word go. It's another overdone. 23 completed, 81 for 8. If you're a Pakistan supporter, look away, because that's not going to make you very happy. They started off with a good opening partnership of 41, and then it all fell apart. Wickets in a hurry, shots that could have been avoided, not really looking at the ball, what it's going to do, maybe some premeditation, everything going towards this very dismal performance so far by Pakistan. Tuscan is back for his 6th over. Oh, he has really gone up. Kumar Dhamasana says nothing doing, and he knows that possibly it was not going to go and hit the stumps.
The batting performance is a bit like a biryani mix. Everything, I mean the footwork, and not being able to read the lack of spin on a couple of occasions, then extremely basic against pace.
Ramesh, would you like to enlighten us on what you mean by the biryani mix?
I'm fasting, so I'm thinking about food.
Throws his man and it doesn't make the requisite contact.
Halim mix maybe.
Well, I think we'll have to ask production to get those for you for iftar later on. But iftar was supposed to be halfway through the match. The way it's going is going to end in a hurry.
We may be on air when the iftar time approaches us, but anyway, this really is very basic and poor from Pakistan. 81 for 8 on a good batting surface. Really in a bad shape.
Well, they will take every opportunity to score runs. It's never over till it's over. Even with a ninth wicket partnership, there have been occasions when people have come back strongly.
Yes, but it's how they're shaped up to spin and pace. They may even go on to make it a close contest, but the fact is that they really have not been good at all. Just the basic stuff's been missing. How to play pace, back foot play, or having a plan when the going is tough.
Bangladesh will relish in the fact they've not been tested at all through some counter-attacks. And that has encouraged them not to try anything different. It's just going through the proper discipline, which this young man has done and has yielded results. And when the batters get on top of you, the bowlers try various ploys to try and get them out, in the process play into the hands of the batters. But today it's been the bowlers dominating, and just had to go through the proper regime to ensure that no freebies were given away, and he's marshaled his troops very, very well today.
I mean, the batting performance against pace, for example, is a wake-up call not only for this team, but for the entire cricket system back home. Because that's a reflection of what you produce there. Gone, taken in slip, comfortably done. It's not working at all for Pakistan. They've been poor, extremely poor against pace. Credit to Bangladesh for producing a great magical bowling spell.
Tuscan gets his first today. It's just an innocuous delivery, I thought. It was very pacey. It was the kind of length that you could have played a little better. It just got the shoulder of the upper part of the bat, and easy. Very simple for Najmul Hasan Shanto to pick that up. He's delighted. Pakistan in further trouble. Looking at the end of the innings as we see another batter walking disconsolately back into the hutch. Mohammad Wasim goes without bothering the scorers with 82 for 9. Down the barrel, Pakistan really having a very difficult time. That could have gone to hand. Just dropped short. And that is the over. Wicket taking one from Tuscan, 82 for 9. procession to and from the pavilion. 41, they promised well early, but then it was 47, 55, 64, 69, 70, 77, 81, and now 82. With the last pair in, Pakistan would like to add a few more runs. Bangladesh have got their tails up. They want to finish it. They have to go for the jugular. They've succeeded just to polish off the tail. Catch it is the call, but I think it's going to go between the two fielders, and a very welcome boundary for Pakistan.
He's a good natural striker of the ball, Fahim. Very good against pace and short ball, and this was cracked down the ground. Lovely straight hit against the off spin. That fielder at long on has been adjusted. Goes big on the leg side. There's no protection there. That's gone all the way for one bounce over the rope. So the attack is on.
And it should be. I think with the last man in, Fahim Ashraf has got two things he's got to do. One is to score runs, at the same time ensure that he hogs as much of the strike as he can and make sure that Abrad is not exposed. This is a good slug sweep. Almost went the distance. That'll leave some nerves. Few more runs. And he'll be looking for more. He's ready to take on Mirage. Good ball and defended nicely too.
Only if they had approached the innings like that, not being casual, but with a purpose and with a game plan. See, already the fielders have been moved around. A couple of boundaries. You see the result. That's hit extremely hard on the bounce to the cover fielder.
Yeah, Rashad may not be used. He won't be needed. He had to hit his fingers on his spinning hand, but he'll be all right. Nicely backed away. Gets that single, very important in the fifth ball of the over, exposing Abra for the last ball from Miraj. He'll fancy his chances with the ball. He's been quite impressive in the recent past. 28 runs so far into his 7th innings. Best of 23. You'd love to replicate that 23 if he can. Build up a partnership with his partner Fahim.
I think the big question here is, and thing to look forward to, is if they can get a 50-run last wicket partnership. We know Fahim can talk a few, and so he's got to be resolute. Abrar makes sure it doesn't get out, and he blocks, which is good from Pakistan's point of view. 9 down for 91.
Very impressive from Nahid Rana, 5'24". Will he be given the option to mop things up?
I would have employed him right now, actually.
Yeah.
Because while Wade, he's been in great form, he's got the pace, and he's bowling to tail-enders.
এজেন্টের কাছে অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে প্রতারিত না হয়ে নিজে নিজেই অ্যাকাউন্ট তৈরি করুন, নিজেই ডিপোজিট উইথড্র করুন। 1 সেকেন্ডেই ডিপোজিট, 2 মিনিটেই উইথড্র। খুব সহজে ভিডিও দেখে করতে পারবেন। এছাড়া 5 জন ইউজার থাকলে 45% কমিশন অ্যাফিলিয়েট নিয়ে কাজ করতে পারবেন। 1 সেকেন্ডে ডিপোজিট, 2 মিনিটেই উইথড্র করতে চান, কমেন্ট বক্সের লিংকে ক্লিক করুন, ভিডিও দেখে অ্যাকাউন্ট তৈরি করুন।
Hit him on the grill. Was he late on this one? Oh yeah, off the blade and then straight into the grill. Thank God for these helmets.
Yeah, not in your days. You have to be very, very good, agile, and your reflexes in those days had to be super fast, assessing the height and the speed of the ball. These days, maybe, I think that's the right thing with all the protective gear that's being used. We don't want to see an injury to any player. And I'm sure they're going to have a few questions for him. There's another look again, generating that extra bit of bounce.
Excellent bouncer, nevertheless. Really was a good bouncer. Hitting the badge. Look at the rebound of the ball. Hit him flush on the badge, and it almost was picked up by the bowler in his follow-through.
Talking about the nature of the wicket, there's a lot of doubt in the past. The wicket's not playing with the requirement or the expectation of overseas teams. But this has really been a very, very good track for the pacers, for the spinners.
There's no complaints regarding the surface. It really is a beautiful surface. But he's been a problem. Rana was magical. Young kids really weren't up to the task. The pace was too hot to handle. Yeah, Rizwan there edging, playing from the crease. Not comfortable moving forward, and then really playing to the field on that occasion. And the off spin of Miraz there, working extremely well for Bangladesh. Not great bit of spin, but just the angle into the stumps, making it tough for batsmen to read him. Yeah, look at the footwork, playing from the crease. Ball landed about 3 feet away and allowed the ball to come back into the stumps. Shine Afridi, same kind of delivery and the same kind of result.
And the one that Tuscan got, very easy take for Shanta in the slips. But it's more of lack of spin off the track. It's mostly the wickets taken by Miraj have been arm balls, and it was the shot selection that left a lot to be desired. They're just not reading the balls coming out of the fingers of the spinners. They couldn't adjust with the pace and the bounce of the pacers.
Yeah, against Rana, late on the ball, against the offie, just not been able to read the angle. Miraz 3 for 27, Rana 5 for 24, was breathing fire, really. It was a tremendous bowling spell. Always had the talent, but he hit the hard length, and at that pace you need to do that. Yeah, quick from over the wicket, round the wicket, forcing Rizwan to play from the crease. Salman Ali Agha hopping up in the air, playing from the crease straight into the fielder that was set back at short leg.
Yeah, all the catches which are short of a length, the balls that were short of a length were caught in the deep, mostly forward of square. And one that was switched up was caught in the slips. It's been a wonderful mix from Naid Rana, and he'll be very, very happy. And these kind of performances give that little bit of extra oomph to the career of a player. It's almost like a stepping stone into bigger things. He'll be encouraged, and a lot of people will be encouraged to give similar kind of tracks regularly in Bangladesh to make sure they're sporting wickets. It gives you the opportunity for pacers and spinners to perform their art. I hope he's all focused up now to give it a time to recover. Fahim Ashraf into the 26th over to do a lot of defending. Catches the call, but he's done it very nicely. He was into that stroke, it was committed to that stroke, went through with a nice flourish for 4 runs. Next is Payfo.
That's a brave shot actually, because bowler was trying his hand at bowling a fuller length after hitting him on the grail, and he was up for the toss. He's got a wonderful bat swing and a great follow through as well. Almost invariably middles the ball. Fahim Ashraf.
Just the way he angled the bat. Knew there was that gap. Forced Tuscan to bowl it shorter. That's what happened. That's what I was mentioning, Ramesh, earlier. That the batters have not really forced the bowlers to err in line by putting pressure on them. And if this has happened earlier, it might have been a different scenario. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say.
Yeah, I think game awareness was lacking. Actually, they allowed the bowlers to bowl and seemed to be mesmerized by the pace. Didn't have an answer, especially when Naid was bowling with a lot of pace.
Oh, no, that's It's up in the air, catches the goal. Is it going way over? It is. It was committed. The swivel was good enough. The contact was even better. And the 100 comes up with that magnificent 6.
Well, for every 100 runs, 10 kits will be provided. This was great batting. This really is fantastic hitting, because after being hit on the grill, he was tested again, and what he does, he deposits it over the rope for a grand 6. Whatever you want to call it, bravery, valor, guts. That shot had it all.
Fortune favors the brave. Back to that old adage. Just going back to your point of not using Nahidirana to finish things off. I think this is one little mistake or decision that Nedias and Miraj has failed to make. When someone's on song, carry on. You'd like to finish things off as quickly as possible. This is a little partnership building up. 19 of 12 holes. Fahim Ashraf is on the ascendancy. He's looking comfortable despite the low on the grill. Last ball. He's got to try and retain strike. Soft hands, very intelligently done. Scampers through for the single, retains strike, and it's 102 for 9 after 26. Well, the 100 runs have come up in the previous over. Nedias and Miraj into his 9th over. Not often that you see Miraj bowling through his 10 overs when he's got 2 other spinning options in the team. They are not required. What a happy and comfortable position for Bangladesh. Can't get it past the fielder. Good work. Alright, we're talking about the 100 being completed and completion of 100 runs. 10 kits are being provided by Robi, Bangladesh national team sponsors, to the young and underprivileged cricketers around the country, of the cricket, different academies around the country.
Onus is now on Abra to make it happen for Fahim. Actually, he's batting so well on 26 of 29. Taken a run of the second ball of the over. He must have a plan. Either he's got to be good at blocking, or he's got to find a way to get to the non-strikers end.
And you can see immediately realizing the fact that they don't want to give that single away to bring Fahim back on strike. Changing the field, there's a slip very straight and a leg slip in position. 2 close in halfway through the 30-yard mark, saving the singles and managing it.
Normally spinner versus spinner, they make it an ego issue. I'm not going to get out to a spinner. I'm a spinner myself, got to read everything.
And he reads that very well. He seems to like to wait for the ball. Some batters, earlier batters, more committed in the front foot without realizing the length of the ball. Seems to have ample time to get right behind. Once again, just past the edge. An appeal half-hearted though.
That's a lovely ball. It's bowled that superbly in this spell. Not the turners, but the one that straightens off the length.
Sometimes I wonder, with all the revs on the ball, why isn't it gripping? More often than not, it's like that. Goes on with the arm. Survives the over, 103 for 9.
যারা যারা এই লাইভ ম্যাচটি দেখছেন তাদের কাছে অনুরোধ রইল আমার এই পেজটি ফলো করে আমার পাশে থাকবে। ক্রিকেটের সব ধরনের ম্যাচ আমাদের পেজে এইচডি কোয়ালিটিতে দেখানো হয়, তাই আপনারা যদি লাইভ ম্যাচের সুন্দর এক্সপিরিয়েন্স পেতে চান তাহলে আমাদের পেজটি ফলো করতে পারেন। আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমাদের ইফতেখার ভাই আমাদের পেজটি ফলো করেছেন, আপনাকে অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ। তারপর আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমাদের জাওয়াদ ভাই পেজটিকে ফলো করেছেন, আপনাকে অনেক ধন্যবাদ। তারপর আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমাদের সুরাইয়া আপু পেজটিকে ফলো করেছেন, আপনাকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ।
Abrar not bothered with how many he's got, just needs to stay there and watch for him get the runs. It's Rishad Hussain. Those numbers, 20 wickets in his 15th match.
I'm expecting this to be a 50-run last wicket partnership. We're almost getting there. Let's see.
Why not? Funny old game, Ramiz. Reversing, getting quite a bit of batter in that one. Excellent decision early, because you have to premeditate when you reverse. Got it. Lovely part of the bat for 4 runs.
That's superb piece of batting actually. He's got a game plan that is working so well. Not as adept against spin as he is against pace, but what a wonderful improvised effort. But my question again is, where's Naheed run? Extreme pace, a yorker and a bouncer at pace could seal the deal, but Bangladesh are extending this unnecessarily.
Completely agree with you. Oh, that kept a tad low. I think Medias and Miraj say give Dustin a few overs, get Rishad to bowl a few, but he's the man who's been doing all the work, taking all the important wickets. He should have been continued with crucial runs. It might turn out to be for Pakistan in this partnership. No turn and easy enough to rock back and whack it. There's the fielder, just the single.
It's a strange kind of excitement when this happens in a game of cricket. You know, a batsman refusing a single, a tail ender is at the other end, and you're expecting fireworks from one end and block and resolve from the other. This game is full of surprises and full of entertainment. Even when the side is looking to fight back, there's a bit of entertainment engaged and involved.
Reverse again, this time it does not make the requisite contact. And still, no spin, even for a wrist spinner who normally tend to get purchase of the wicket. We're hardly seeing any change or deviation from Rashad in this over. Zipping through. Now he gives the ball a little bit of air, but just a turn not difficult enough for the batter to negotiate. Gets the single.
So it's got to be quick, straight on the length to Abrar. Let's see whether he can get the accuracy and the desired result. The field shifts. There's a slip in place. He'll not get the ball to spin a great deal. It's going to be about the wrong gun or the top spinner or the straighter ball that can give him a wicket.
Right behind. Does his usual thing and make sure that the ball doesn't go through. 28 overs have been completed. Pakistan go on to 108 for the loss of 9 wickets. It's time for a little bit of rest with the